The Pacific Salmon Foundation was started 24 years ago by anglers, people who care about ensuring a sustainable future for Pacific salmon, a future that future generations of all of us will be able to enjoy. The Pacific Salmon Foundation is fundamentally about restoring and regenerating Pacific salmon for the future. We do this by raising funds from anglers, businesses, and government, and then directing those funds to more than 300 stream keeping and watershed stewardship groups throughout British Columbia and the Yukon. Volunteers really are the heart and soul of the Pacific Salmon Foundation, more than 35,000 over the years. And they perform a variety of important jobs. They monitor our waterways, they improve and restore critical salmon habitat, and they maintain a network of salmon enhancement programs all throughout British Columbia. They give very generously of their time and their talent, and they're very resourceful. They're able to take every dollar that the Pacific Salmon Foundation invests in their projects and turn it into 7 more on average. That's tremendous leveraging, all thanks to volunteerism. Over the years, the Pacific Salmon Foundation has invested almost $9 million in more than 1,200 volunteer-driven and community salmon projects all throughout the province. And the impact of these projects is tremendous. More than 640,000 square meters of streams and rivers have been rehabilitated. More than 279,000 square meters of riparian and plant habitat improved, including 41,000 trees that have been planted. And working closely with the angling and conservation community, we've produced more than 11 million Pacific salmon through a network of salmon enhancement projects all throughout BC. Pacific salmon are often referred to as an iconic species, but they're really more than an icon. They're critical here in British Columbia environmentally, economically, and culturally. You have to remember they're an indicator species. They're critical to the entire natural ecosystem around them. In fact, more than 130 different species depend on Pacific salmon for their survival. And economically, we have an almost $2 billion a year industry with recreational, commercial fishing, and the seafood processing industry. And we can never forget the tremendous importance culturally. For thousands of years, salmon were the center of First Nations culture, important not only to their religion, but to their entire way of life. We need the continued support of anglers to ensure a sustainable future for Pacific salmon. The fact of the matter is that each year at the Pacific Salmon Foundation, we're only able to fund about half of the qualified applications that we receive. We need your continued generosity, whether through a personal donation or continued purchase of the Salmon Conservation Stamp, to ensure a strong future for salmon, a future where our children and grandchildren will be able to enjoy this iconic resource just as we have. Learn more at psf.ca. Thank you for your support.